team, they led from beginning to end. They were never behind in, in this one. Just about got Aberdeen. Okay, I've got the Aberdeen C team in the second, and I'll add up Soda. I'm working on it. Just about got Soda. Got it. Okay, let's do Aberdeen. 2 points for Brogan Nelson. Hit a bucket in the third quarter. 7 points for Levi Eastbrook. Had 3 twos and 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Isaac Driscoll had 9 points, had a 3 and 3 twos. 7 points for Trig King, had a 3 and 2 twos. 6 points for Max Clausen on 3 twos. Tigers hit on 1 of 4 from the free throw line, committed 10 personal fouls. For the Cardinals, Jackson Horsley had 10 points, 2 threes, and 2 twos. Dawson McAllister, 9 points, had 3 twos, and was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Junior Horsley had 11 points to actually lead all scorers. He had 5 twos and was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Caleb Hansen had 6 points on 3 twos. Ethan Gonzalez hit a 3 for 3 points. And Randy Stevens hit a basket in the second quarter for 2 points. Soda hit a 7 of 15 from the free throw line. Committed 8 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Soda led it by 3. It was 10 to 7. In the second quarter, Soda outscored the Tigers 11 to 4. Outscored them by 7, and the halftime score was 21 to 11. In the third quarter, Soda outscored Aberdeen by 1, 9 to 8. And it was an 11-point lead, 30 to 19 at the end of the third quarter. In the final quarter, Soda outscored Aberdeen by 2 as the Cards put up 15 and the Tigers put up 13. In the final score, Soda wins it by 13, 45 to 32. Give me just a second, a minute maybe, and we'll come back. And we've got some college, we've got a lot of other things going on. Once again, the girls play tomorrow night down on the west side, and they'll face the #1 ranked Lady Dragons of Malad. cheerleaders, they go on to state as according to the Grace cheerleaders. And I asked the Grizz what they were doing competing as 3As, and they said just because they don't have anybody to compete with, this is them in Butte County. And they did pretty good. Grace came in second, but Soda came in first. So the Cardinal cheerleaders first in the district, and congratulations to Grace. They were second in the district. Let me find my notes here. Once again, the rankings for the boys. Declo undefeated, 19-0. Westside is second at 13-5 on the season. Ambrose is third at 13-6 on the season. Firth is fourth at 13-5 on the season. And Wendell is fifth with a 13-5 record. So you have three teams at 13-5, and Ambrose is 13-6. Picking up votes for the boys, Priest River and Ryrie. For the girls, Malad is number 1, Parma is number 2, Melba is number 3, Grangeville is number 4, and New Plymouth is number 5, picking up votes for the girls. Soda. We don't need 6As and 5As just yet. Games tonight for the boys. Aberdeen, of course, is here at Soda. Wendell's at Buell. Firth is at Ryrie. North Fremont's at West J. And Malad is at West Side. Girls, Century's at number 1 Preston. Madison is at Rigby. South Fremont is at Sugar. Highland is at Thunder Ridge. And Melbourne is at Harmon. That should be a pretty good one. College, I started to get to college in. We're about 4.5 minutes away from boys action. BYU, they are 15-8 on the season, 6-5 in the Big 12. They lost to the Bearcats of Cincinnati last Saturday, 84-66. They have got the Mountaineers at West Virginia, Morgantown, and that's tonight. Kansas State Wildcats will be at BYU at the Marriott Center on Saturday. You ever done a state basketball game in the Marriott Center? It takes a lot of high school kids to even make a dent in that Marriott Center. Remember Pineview, I think they brought their whole school, and the one game, Mountain Crest, I think there was another one, trying to think of what the Mountain Crest, brought everybody they had, and it still looked empty. Utah State 11-2 in the Mountain West, 21-3 now on the season. They defeated Fresno State on Friday, 89-81. They've got Colorado State in Logan at the D. Glenn Smith Spectrum tonight at 9 o'clock. And then they'll be at my Lobos in the pit in Albuquerque on Sunday. Boise State is 9-4 in the Mountain West, 17-7 on the season. They defeated San Jose State 79-52. They've got New Mexico. Those Lobos, they're all over the place. You gotta watch them. They'll be at Boise at Extra Mile Arena on Wednesday. The Broncos will be at Nevada to face the Wolfpack on Saturday. And then Utah State will be at Boise a week from Wednesday. Utah is 13 and 10, 5 and 7 in the Big 12. They lost to West Virginia 72 to 61. They are at Cincinnati tomorrow. Number 17 Kansas Jayhawks will be at Utah on Saturday. Idaho, they are 11 and 14. Overall, 6 and 6 in the Big Sky. They defeated the Hornets of Sac State 78 to 76. They'll be at Eastern Washington on Saturday in Cheney, Washington. Idaho State 11 and 11 on the season, 6 and 5 in the Big Sky. They defeated Weber State 72 to 67. That was in Ogden. They are at Montana in Missoula on Thursday and at Montana State in Bozeman on Saturday. Weber State 9 and 16, 3 and 6 in the Big Sky. Lost to Idaho State, and that was in Ogden at the Purple Palace. They are at Montana State in Bozeman, and then at Montana in Missoula. 39 seconds. College rankings, number 1 is Auburn, Alabama's 2, Duke is 3, Florida, that's where my youngest is, he is the registrar in Gainesville. Then Tennessee, Houston, Purdue, Texas A&M, St. John's, and Iowa. Utah State picked up votes, as well as New Mexico. Arizona from the Big 12 is ranked 13th, and Kansas from the Big 12 is ranked 17th. We are just about ready to go as the time clicks off. I can see Jonathan Valeriano. Trying to see who the center is. Big tall kid. He's almost as tall as Miller. Miller with the tip. The tip comes down to Harrison. Harrison over to the right side. Shot is up. Caroms off. Harrison down with the rebound underneath the Miller, and he was fouled. I can see a Cerna, a Medell, and a Valeriano. Miller at the free throw line. 6'7" junior. Shot rattles out. You'll get one more. That foul went against Medell. Miller for one more. That one caroms out. Miller with the rebound. Got it over to Stevens, and Stevens dropped it in. About a 10-footer off the left wing. Full court pressure in the back court as Medell lost the handle on it. Stevens had it, and then I think he was fouled. Might have been Barrera. You actually have to trill that R. Barrera. Had a George Barrera. Played on my softball team in Gallup, New Mexico. He was awesome. Missing all 4 of his fingers on his right hand. He was a lumberjack, but he could hit it out of any ballpark. Stevens drives, cut off at the baseline. Ball is kicked out of bounds. I like their C-team uniforms a lot better. Ball comes into Peterson. Peterson turns, shoots, no good. Miller put it back up, and he's fouled. His dad told me that you say that like Miller. Spelled Miller. Miller. Shot is up. That one's good. He tickles the twine with the first one. Oh, I got a 15. And he is not in my roster. Rebound comes down to Cerna. Cerna will kick it off to Medell. Medell back to Cerna. Cerna drives the baseline, puts it up no good. Harrison had the rebound. It was raked away. That comes back out, and the ball is stolen away by Finlinson. I got to find that 15. Hang with me. Miller outside. Goes over to the right angle. Right wing. Goes across to Peterson. To Finlinson. Finlinson back outside to Pete. Into Miller. Miller drives in. Hooks it up with the right hand. And scores. There's a steal by Soda. Goes across to Harrison. Harrison goes in with the right hand off the glass. Knocked out of bounds by Soda. I don't see a 15 on the Aberdeen roster. In the backcourt, ball is taken away by Stevens. Stolen back by Medell. Timeout, Aberdeen. Sounds like a little dead air. I'm still looking for a 15, and there isn't one. I had to ask Coach Phillips how to pronounce a couple of these kids, and he is the JV coach. Nice guy. I've always liked the folks in Aberdeen. They were always really good to me. Back in the old days, ever since, I'm saying 2005. I know it's 2007 because I've got a picture of the baseball team in my entertainment center, and that was 2007, signed by all of them. That was up in Orofino. I came to Soda in 2005, and I think I did ball games with Doug Mathis that very first year. Ball comes into Medell. Medell will bring it into the forecourt and leave it for Cerna on the angle. Goes across the top to Barrera. Driving in, we got a foul. That one's going to go against Stevens. First foul, second foul against Soda. Aberdeen has 3. Aberdeen's ball along their own baseline. Bounce pass outside to Cerna. Cerna across the top to can't read my writing. Valeriano. Let me find him. I need to better. Valeriano, that's his name. I shouldn't have any trouble with these Hispanic names. I do speak Hispanic. Only trouble I'll have, Elkin Visa checks in, and that's where my problem is. I have an Argentine accent. Most everybody would say Villa. I say Visa. I'm going to stick with that. Finlinson outside on the angle. It goes to Harrison. High post over the head of Miller and out of bounds. 5-0 Soda. Checking in is Alvarez. The lead pass comes down to Alvarez at midcourt. Aberdeen has numbers. Quick hands by Colton Peterson. Aberdeen ball along their own baseline. Nice bank shot by Ronnie Cerna, and he was fouled. foul is going to go against Martinson. That's his first. At the line is Cerna. He hits the free throw. 5-3. Almost 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Ball goes to the left. Ooh, he walked to Harrison. Aberdeen begging for it. Comes underneath to Miller, and Miller is fouled. This will be his 5th and 6th free throw. So 6'7" Logan Miller at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Danced on the rim for a second and then it dropped in. Logan will get one more. Double dribble. Shot is up, banked it in. He didn't call bank. Full court pressure by Soda as McDell is double teamed in the backcourt. Almost threw it over the head of Cerna. All kinds of reaches. And that one reach actually caused a travel. Ball is kicked outside, but they're letting them play. Goes up straight away. Shot on the way. 3-point shot is good. And that is by Alvarez. 7-6. Soda with the lead. Beat over to Finlayson. I think Medell I think fouled Miller. That's 5 fouls already. And that'll put Logan at the free throw line for 2 more. He is 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Shot is up. No good. Too hard. Off the back of the iron. Miller for 1 more. He'll set for the second one. Shot is up, and that one's too hard. Martinson battles for it, and that 15. I'm gonna check at the quarter. I've got some gals from Aberdeen right behind me, or right in front of me. I'm dyslexic. They're sitting right here in front of me. I can almost reach out and touch them. Aberdeen scorekeepers. 4:21 to go in the first quarter. I've only got 60 seconds to check with them. Ball comes into Pete. Pete will bring it across the timeline into the forecourt. Down on the wing to Harrison. Harrison reverses it. Lazy pass to Peterson. Back at Martinson. Across the top of the defense. Peterson, 3-point shot. That's short off the rim. Lead pass to Alvarez. Alvarez pulls up just in front of the free throw line. No good, but down with the rebound is Barrera. Barrera drives in. Shot up from the side. No good. Tapped out, and that's that number 15. He puts up a 3-point shot, and Peterson down with the rebound. Pete brings it into the forecourt, works down the right side, has the ball kicked away by Alvarez. Whoa. Losing the pass back the other way as Finlayson was Valeriano. Shot no good. Cerna down with the rebound. Ball comes outside, inside, and that was either Martinson or Miller. I think they're calling it on Miller. 7-6. Aberdeen can take the lead as Barrera goes to the free throw line. Mentioned in the seed game, our second baseman, one of the best teams in New Mexico. In fact, we went clear to Denver in the playoffs. Vasquez checks in. We had a George Barrera that was missing the 4 fingers on his right hand. They were cut off at the first knuckle. 7-7, but he could hit it out of any park. He would just shovel the ball to first base. Ball is knocked away, taken by the Tigers. Into the forecourt is Alvarez. And there's a hard drive. Getting his own rebound was Barrera. And Martinson down with the rebound across to Stevens. Comes back over to Peterson across the top. They work it over to Hansen. Hansen drives, no good. Rebound down to Aberdeen. Aberdeen Cerna drives, kicks it back outside to Vasquez. 3-point shot from the corner, no good. And Caleb Hansen down with the rebound. Over the right side to Stevens. Stevens will bring it back up top between the circles to Hansen. In the corner, back outside, Hansen between the circles. Goes over to Stevens, high post to Miller. Bad pass is picked off by Alvarez. Alvarez pulls up on the right angle, driving in, and we got a whistle. Sure glad we got numbers on these Aberdeen kids because they all look alike. They're all about 6 foot tall. All got black hair. They all look alike. Shot it by Alvarez is no good. And number 15, he's a big tall kid. Gotta find out who he is. Got a minute 46 to go. So 15 checks in and Ronnie Cernan checks out. Barrera with one more, he got that one. So he's 2 of 4. Medell checks in for Barrera. Into the forecourt, Pete across the top. Back to Pete, high post to Martinson. Goes down along the baseline, comes back outside. Across the top over to Stevens. Bad pass is picked off by numero 15. Goes back across the top. They dump it along the baseline. Kick it back outside. Ball goes to Barrera. Barrera back outside to Medell. Medell with a minute 5 to go. Shot is up, no good. Martinson down with the rebound for Soda. 55 seconds. Stevens drives in, running one-hander, won't go. Aberdeen on the run. And, he lost it out of bounds, did Eric Alvarez. He had a layup. Pete will get it into Stevens, back to Pete. Peterson into the forecourt. Goes to Hansen on the angle. Hansen pulls up 15 feet off the right wing and got it. Ball is up top. Ball goes to Vasquez. Driving, pulling up, and taking it in against Miller is Jose Medell. He's fouled. Oh, they're going to go down. They changed it. It was Miller. His second foul. 5 team fouls apiece. Free throw by Medell is good. Ties the score at 9. Shot is up, got them both. At the buzzer. Shot from half court is no good. And at the end of 1, Aberdeen leads it. 10-9. Give me a second, I'll be right back. with a little help from the Aberdeen scores. Shot is up by Liddell, no good. Peterson down with the rebound. Number 15 is Kendall Pratt. Goes over to Jackson Horsley, back outside to Finlinson. Landon Moldenhauer, three-point shot. Ball hit the baseline. Trying to catch up my scoring. Ball goes over to Jackson Horsley. Tried to save it. Saved it to Pratt. And I know who Pratt is. Moldenhauer came from behind. And again, the Aberdeen kids, they're so nice. Ball taken by Soda. Trying to catch up here. It's knocked out of bounds by Valeriano. Soda ball on the side. It'll be Horsley to inbound the ball. Comes into Moldenhauer. Horsley ball. Goes across the top. Finlinson inside to Harrison. Harrison a reverse shot. No good. Aberdeen down with the rebound. And I had a foul on Kendall Pratt. Moldenhauer. Point shot, got it from the left corner. 15 to 10. Liddell into the forecourt. Up top between the circles, working against Finlinson. A crossover to Valeriano. Goes left wing to Liddell. Over the right angle to Valeriano. Almost knocked away from Cerna. Cerna, crossover dribble, crosses back. Moldenhauer stays right with me. Down in the low paint, shot is up, no good, and we got a foul. I think we're going to say Martin.
Straight up, Martinson.
At the line is going to be Barrera. Shot is up and good. He is 3 of 5 from the free-throw line. Landon Martinson will check out, and Colton Peterson will check in. Shot is up too hard off the back of the iron, but it comes right back to Barrera. Outside is Valeriano. He'll leave it for Liddell. Liddell between the circles, threw it over the head. He was trying to hit Giovanni Valeriano. Now the officials talking to each other. So the coaches are laughing with one of the refs. I didn't see a $20 bill pass, but had a little laugh about it. Landon Moldenhauer. Ball is knocked away. Finlinson knocks it away. Liddell drives. Liddell goes up and puts it in. Moldenhauer into the forecourt to Harrison. Across to Pete. Goes back up top to Finlinson. Right through the hands of Peterson. And Liddell will push it into the forecourt. Sort of with a 2-point lead. Moldenhauer steals it. Bounce pass goes back to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer drops it in. Moldenhauer to Harrison, back to Moldenhauer. He has 7 points all in this quarter. 3-point shot, got it, Liddell. Jose Liddell. That was about 24 feet. Moldenhauer over the right side to Peterson. Outside to Horsley to Finlayson, back to Horsley. Laid it up short off the glass. Soda with a 1-point lead. Aberdeen with the basketball. Valeriano goes back outside to Barrera to Cerna. Cerna to Valeriano. High post to Pratt. And quick defense by Horsley. Caleb Hansen will check in for Jackson Horsley. Bounce pass, comes into the corner, driving in, and leading it in is Cerna. He has 5 points, and the Tigers take a 1-point lead. It's down to the corner, almost walked, probably did walk. Hansen goes to Finlayson to Moldenhauer. 24-footer, got it! That is his third 3-point shot. Soda takes a 2-point lead. 3:51. Moldenhauer, he's raining them down. Has 3 threes in this quarter. There's a block by Hansen. They're going to call Hansen with the foul. It's going to put Alvarez at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. It's a 1-point lead, 20-19. Mallard, 6'7" junior, is going to check in for Harrison. 3:44 to go until halftime. Shot is up, and that was too hard off the back of the iron. Caleb Hansen with the rebound. Hansen into the fourth court, right wing to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer had it knocked away. Hansen comes up with it. Comes outside to Peterson. Goes to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer has it stolen away by Barrera. Moldenhauer almost stole it back. Comes back outside. Shot is up by Alvarez. No good. Finlayson comes up with the loose ball. Finlayson down the left side of the paint. I think he was trying to dump that off and threw it right to Aberdeen. Goes to the right wing to Alvarez. Back outside. Alvarez drives through the paint. Goes to Cerna. Cerna working against Moldenhauer. Drives all the way into the basket. Bad defense by Soda. Gotta take a charge. Moldenhauer outside. And too much on that one. But they tried to hit Miller. And Moldenhauer blocks the shot from behind. Saves it from going out of bounds. Peterson drives in. Scores and he's fouled. My Aberdeen referees didn't like that one. Two team fouls apiece. We at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. And we finally posted that foul. And it's against Emerson Vasquez. Moldenhauer checks out. Martinson checks back in. Sort of up by 2, 23-21. To the corner. They let him have the 3. Everybody had their back turned, but finally Hansen comes up with it for the Cards. Peterson, 23-footer, got it! Colton Peterson off the left wing. Gives Soda a 5-point lead. That's been the biggest lead. Crossover dribble, shot is up, no good. Heat with the rebound. That's Jose Madale underneath to Martinson. That's a dangerous pass. Trying to get Martinson along the baseline underneath the basket. What did Coach Ingersoll say? That's another pass. That's a turnover. Aberdeen ball comes into Valeriano. Back outside to Medell. Medell working against Hansen. Crossover dribble. Hansen just about picked his pocket. Goes up top to Ronnie Cernak. Crossover dribble in front of Medell. And they say he palmed it. They must have had a meeting about palming the basketball. Because I've seen that more this year than I think I've ever seen it in Idaho. Now Utah will call it. They call everything. Trapped along the baseline. Ball taken away by Kendall. Goes out of bounds. Belongs to Soda. Soda will line it up along the right side of the paint. Ball comes in to Peterson. Hansen is fouled. If he would have went straight up, it would have been a good block. Foul's going to go against Pratt. That's his second. That will put Hansen at the free throw line. Hansen, 5'9" sophomore. First shot, he's good. Danced on the rim and then dropped in. He'll get one more. Name of Hansen, where's number 2? Shot is up, splash. Right down to the bottom of the well as he hits the second one. 1 minute to go until halftime. Outside is Medell. Oh, Medell just blows right past the Soda defense. He missed the layup. And St. George, we called that a Matador defense. And Medell will go to the free throw line for 2. He is 2 for 2. Shot is 2. Oh, it hit the back of the iron, went up and dropped in. That is the 3rd foul on Miller. 28-22, 6-point lead. Medell, one more, got it. 50 seconds to go until halftime. Goes over to Peterson. Peterson to Harrison. Harrison, 3-point shot, got it. His 3-point shot is so flat. You can hang your wash on it. And again, poor defense by Soda. As Alvarez goes and hooks one in. Goes to Harrison. Harrison to Hansen to Peterson. Peterson in the corner. Harrison a 3. That hits the iron, no good. Jackson Horsley with the rebound. Shot is up, no good. And Pratt down with the rebound. 5 seconds. They're not going to get a shot away. 1 second. And at the buzzer, Soda leads it by 6. 31 to 25. Aberdeen put up 15 points in that quarter. Soda put up 12. So the Tigers outscored Soda by 3. Soda has a halftime lead. Something doesn't make sense. Soda put up 22 points in that quarter. Didn't carry on. Give me a second. I'll add the scoring for you. watch a solo performance by Miss Gilbert. I didn't catch her first name. So you can watch that. And all out of this morning. I was still trying to catch her name and not very good at that. I'm old, and when you put headphones on, still adding. Both teams pretty good from the free throw line. Some Aberdeen fouls. Let's run the scoring for you as I have it. Ronnie Cerna, a junior for the Tigers, has 7 points. He has 3 twos, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 8 points for Jose Medel. He is a junior. There's a 3, a 2, and is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Emmanuel Barrera has 3 points, done 3 of 6 from the free throw line, and Eric Alvarez has 7 points, has a 3, a 2, and is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Aberdeen hit on 9 of 13 from the free throw line. I only have them for 5 fouls, and I think I'm missing some. I'll catch that back up. Colton Peterson with 6 points, has a 3, a 2, and is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Caden Harrison hit a 3 for 3 points. Landon Moldenhauer had 3 threes and a 2, all in the second quarter. Landon has 11 points. Randy Stevens had a bucket in the first quarter for 2. Logan Miller was 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Caleb Hansen, 2 for 2 from the line, had a 2-point basket. Soda hit on 7 of 9 from the free throw line, committed 8 personal fouls. Soda went out early, but Aberdeen come back to take the lead at the end of the first quarter. And at the end of 1, Tigers led it by 1. It was 10-9. Then in the second quarter, Soda put up 22 points. Tigers only put up 15. So Soda outscored the Tigers by 7. And the halftime score is 31-25. Soda leads it by 6. Give me just 1 second. Got about 3 minutes left. I think we have dance competitions. And I'm really not sure where they hold those. I thought Jeff Horsley said that's tomorrow. Congratulations to the Soda cheerleaders, as they were number 1 in the district. And congratulations to Grace. They took 2nd. I mentioned that I ran into the Grace cheerleaders at Cafe Rio over in Soda, Pocatello. Wish we had a Cafe Rio here in Soda. They started in St. George. And I remember when they put the first one up, it was right by the custard place. And I remember a big lawsuit as the Cafe Rio people had just kind of a small parking lot down in St. George. And all the customers would drift over and take up all the custard places parking. So we had a little battle down there. But Cafe Rio started in St. George, and I remember when they did that. Minute 20 to go until the start of the third quarter. Once again, the girls play tomorrow, and they will be at Westside playing Malad. Boys will play again on Saturday for their first district game. That'll be here at Soda against Malad. So the girls have played their last basketball game here in Soda. They have their ticket already punched along with Malad to the state tournament. It's just a matter of whether they go in as District 5's first seed or second seed. 31-25 halftime score. Once again in that third quarter, Soda put up 22 points, outscored the Tigers by 7. I like Aberdeen's C-team uniforms way better than their JV uniforms. Soda's ball to begin third quarter. Ball comes into Moldenhauer. Back to Peterson on the left wing. Up top to Finlayson between the circles to Moldenhauer. Right wing up top to Pete. High post to Miller. Miller one dribble, going to get a reach in. And that is going to go against, I believe, Valeriano. That would be his first. Soda's ball, bounce pass into Miller. Puts the shot up and he somehow got that over the rim and dropped it in. 8-point lead for Soda. As Medell brings it into the forecourt to Cerna. Bounce pass, cutting through was Valeriano. 2-point shot is up and good by Cerna. Had his foot on the line. Finlayson pulls up back outside to Pete. Moldenhauer, 3-point shot. That caroms off no good. 6-point lead, 23-27. Just underway in the third quarter. Both teams have put up a 2. Medell over to Valeriano. Goes out of high post to Kendall, looking for a cutter. Ball is loose, picked up by Harrison. Barrera lost it. Finlayson into the forecourt. Brings it back up top. Goes right down the left side. Miller has it ripped away. Tigers on the run. It's Medell. Medell puts a shot up, dances on the rim, and drops in. He has 10 points. Moldenhauer crossover, dribble to Pete. Finlayson lost it. Harrison missed an easy one. The loose ball came right to Harrison. Maybe a 2-shot foul was Harrison. He has 3 points. Foul is on Pratt. That's his third. Shot up by Harrison. That one was flat and wide right. One more. No good. Down with the rebound is Miller. He'll kick it out to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer trying to work around a Miller pick to Peterson to Finlayson. Finlayson, bad pass. That went off the legs of Finlayson. Finlayson got it back. Comes outside to Pete. Pete on the right angle, gets it to Finlayson on the wing. Mason gets it up top to Moldenhauer, back to Finlayson. Finlayson lost it, picked up by Barrera. Driving in is Medell, and Medell drives in and scores 12 points for the junior Jose Medell, and Aberdeen has cut it to 2, 33-31. Goes to Finlayson. Moldenhauer, 3-point shot, missed everything. Aberdeen with the ball can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Bounce pass in the corner. Medell just missed the 3, rattled out. Goes to Finlayson. Finlayson over to the right side to Moldenhauer to Pete. Bounce pass, bad pass, picked off by Aberdeen. Once in a while, Soda just forces things that aren't there. Finlayson rips the ball away from Pratt. Lead pass, that's a dangerous pass. Down to Miller, goes to Moldenhauer. Pete with a 3. That caroms off no good. Soda with a 2-point lead, 33-31. Aberdeen comes into tonight's game with only 1 win, and that was against Malad. Peterson tried to rip the ball away, but Cerna comes up with it, gets it to Valeriano. Ball knocked away, Finlayson dives for it, got the ball to Pete. Lead pass to Harrison, bounce pass to Miller. Miller missed one over the back of his head, and Cerna comes up with a loose ball. Needed to turn around where he could use the glass on that one. Cerna on the angle, back outside to Pratt. Pratt on a cutting Cerna. Cerna over the top of the basket. Aberdeen comes up with it. Pulling up with it, 10 feet is Barrera. Wow. I think Soda's been getting the breaks.
on the touches out of bounds. At least the 10 officials to my left. I'm not sure, I'm not with them. Finlayson, left wing underneath, thrown away to Cernan. Cernan will bring it into the forecourt, pulls up, gets it to Pratt. Pratt has the shot blocked by Miller. Rebound, loose ball, Medell drives. Medell drives, puts the shot up, rims out, and Moldenhauer with the rebound for Soda. Moldenhauer pulls up on the left wing, running one-hander, is no good, and it remains 33-31. Medell drives down the left side, hooks it under the basket, rebound comes down to Moldenhauer, lead pass, Miller went to dunk it and he missed it. Comes back to Medell, and I think he just threw it away. Miller was going to go in and dunk that. Somehow he got tangled up in the net. Timeout on the floor. 2:45 to go into third. Soda leads it by 2. 33-31. Soda's only scored 2 in this quarter. Aberdeen has scored 6. It was a 6-point lead at halftime. It's a 2-point lead now. Soda will go with Pete, Moldenhauer, Stevens, Miller, and Martinson. Ball comes in from Pete to Landon Moldenhauer. Back to Pete on the angle. Across the top over to Stevens. Stevens straight away bounces it into Miller. Lost it, but Moldenhauer comes up with it. Back to Pete. Martinson turns, shoots, won't go. As Stevens tried to put it back up, had Tigers hanging on him. Tigers back the other way. Little jump step, one-hander by Alvarez, no good. Soda down with the rebound. They'll get it to Stevens, to Moldenhauer on the right wing. Moldenhauer bounce pass underneath to Martinson, and Martinson laid it in. Nice pass from Moldenhauer. Medell will walk it into the forecourt. We'll leave it outside. As Alvarez turns, got a whistle and a jump ball. Jump belongs to the Tigers. 3 Tigers in and 2 Tigers in and 2 out. Ball comes outside, an open 3. Karam's off, no good. Pete with the rebound. Alvarez, that's definitely got to be a technical foul on Alvarez. Jump ball, that's what'll be Soda. Alvarez has got purple shoes. Stevens outside Pete, 19-footer off the rim. Stevens lost it out of bounds. Soda up by 4, minute 24 to go in the third quarter as Medell walks it down the floor into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. Works to the left angle against Stevens. Drives, kicks it to Vasquez. Goes back outside to Vija. Shot up is no good. And down with the rebound, Stevens. Ooh, that's a walk. Stevens gets it over to Martinson, to Peterson. Now it is Moldenhauer across to Stevens. Lob comes in to Miller, and he's fouled by Vija. the same way as Pancho Villa. I'm spending time in Argentina. I can't say it that way. It's Villa. Miller up with the shot, and that's no good. You'll get one more. 35-31, Soda. Shot is up, good. He has 3 points in this quarter, 7 on the night. Liddell walks it into the forecourt, kicks it over to Valeriano. And we got a whistle underneath. Tigers are clapping. And that's going to go against Stevens. And that's his third. Free throw is up and no good by Alvarez. He'll get one more. Think of Alvarez, I think of the great big sergeant of Zorro. He misses the second one, and down with the rebound was Miller. He gets it to Pete. Pete backs it out on the right angle. Gets it across the top over to Moldenhauer. Inside to Martinson, over the head of Miller. Harrison with a shot, scores! About a 10-footer off the right angle in the paint. Into the forecourt is McDell. Shot, 5 seconds, no good. Martinson with the rebound. Throws one up at the buzzer and almost banked it in. That's the end of 3 quarters. Soda put up 7 points in that quarter. And Aberdeen put up 6. Soda has a 7-point lead at the end of the third quarter. 38-31, Soda Junior Varsity with a 7-point lead. Once again, the boys play again on Saturday as they begin the district competition. They will play Malad. Westside and Declo get a bye in the first round. Soda has Malad and Wendell will host Aberdeen. It'll be Aberdeen's ball, no, Soda's ball. Can't see the one scoreboard, Aberdeen's ball. And Ben Jacobson, he blocks out the sun in front of the other scoreboard when he stands up. I got it now. Ball comes into Barrera. Barrera outside, drives on Pete, goes over to the angle, Division. Goes to Pratt. Now in the corner, they work it to Vija. Vija has the ball knocked away. Got it back. Shot is up. No good. Martinson down with the rebound. Lead pass down to Peterson. Somehow Peterson passed that ball to Harrison. Totally off balance. And Aberdeen kicks it out of bounds. 38-31. Goes in the corner. 3-point shot by Horsley is no good, but Aberdeen knocks it out of bounds. Just underway in the final quarter. Soda ball in the corner. Ball comes into Harrison. Harrison on the left angle. Oh, right through Miller's hands. He had a layup. Soda said Aberdeen touched it. I saw Logan touch it. Soda up by 7, 38-31 as Jose Madel into the forecourt, left corner. Bounce pass. Comes back to, that's a foul on Harrison. Cernan on the drive. Harrison, that is his third. At the line, Ronnie Cernan. It's 1 for 1. Shot is up and good. He has 10 points. Cernan for one more. Shot is up, got them both. He puts an interesting spin on the ball, different than Harrison. Harrison puts a spin on the ball. They both have a unique way of shooting free throws. Pete outside across to Horsley. Back to Pete, inside to Miller. Miller puts it up and he's fouled by Pratt. That's 4 on Kendall Pratt. And at the line is going to be Logan Miller. He shot a bunch of free throws tonight. 5-point lead. Miller can bring it back out to a 7-point lead. Free throw is good. Pretty free throw right down the bottom of the well. Miller for one more. Shot is up and good. That didn't make sense. He said 3-4 black and then black ball. They called the foul against Caden Harrison. 3-4 white. Into the forecourt is Medell. Medell drives, puts it up on the rim, no good. Horsley with the rebound, kicks it off to Hansen. Hansen into the forecourt, up top between the circles. Looking for some help, gets it to Horsley. Horsley to Harrison. Harrison, ooh, ouch. Boy, he hit hard, did Pratt. Referee comes over to check the scoring table. .33, Aberdeen ball. They called the foul on Horsley. Medell into the forecourt, works to the right angle. Inside, oh, that went through Miller's hands, but Martinson catches it before it goes out of bounds. Hansen into the forecourt, straight away, works between the circles. Ball comes in, and I think Logan touched that one. Moldenhauer will check in for Harrison. Give up about 50 pounds on that one. Moldenhauer to Horsley. High arcing shot. Miller with the rebound, banks it in. $11 points for Miller. Oh, that's a walk. Soda bench had to call that one as Ronnie Cernan was cut off, and he stopped and picked up his pivot foot. Take him out of the game. And they'll put in Valeriano. I like to say that. That's kind of a fun name. Moldenhauer in the corner. Horsley. 3-point shot by Jackson Horsley. Ball goes to the left side. Valeriano. Shot no good. Rebound down to Aberdeen. Again, it's down to Aberdeen. But Hansen ties him up. And they're going to call the foul on Soda for Aberdeen. Called the foul on Pratt, and that is his 5th. So Kendall Pratt will have to grab some pine for the last 5:09 to go in the ball game. Moldenhauer will bring it into the forecourt, over to Jackson Horsley. Horsley tried to force one to Hanson. That pass just wasn't there. But it was saved as Aberdeen knocked it out of bounds. Valeriano checks out, and Cerna checks in. Comes to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer to the angle, goes to Hanson in the corner. Moldenhauer whoops the pass. Horsley, a three-point shot, won't go. Hanson battles for the rebound. Jump ball, alternate possession, belongs to Soda. Horsley underneath the Soda basket. Comes outside to Hanson. Moldenhauer on the left angle, backs it out, across the top, over to Horsley, high post. Miller just about picked up his pivot foot. Miller drives in, lost the layup. Back the other way, Medell got Horsley off his feet. And that should be Jackson's second foul. Off the bench is Peterson. Peterson checks in and timeout. 30-second timeout for Aberdeen. 4:26 to go in the ball game. Varsity game, senior night. So we'll have a little extra pregame. 4 seniors, Kyle Kirby, 6'4", senior Chase Jacobson. Chase, bite my tongue. Chase Jacobson is a 6-foot senior. Deegan Storr, a 6'1" senior. And Dakota Billman, a 6'3" senior. So 4 seniors tonight. At the line, I believe is Medell. I can't see his number. Shot is up and rims out. Yes, number 4, that is Jose Medell. We get one more. Ball comes into Horsley. Horsley to Stevens, and Stevens threw it away. Threw it behind Horsley, and it goes out of bounds. An 11-point lead for the Cards. 45-34. Ball comes into Medell. A lot of seniors on the varsity for Aberdeen. On the foul against Soda. That's 5 on Soda. So that'll put Alvarez at the free throw line. He's 2 for 4 from the line. The foul went against Pete. That's his first. Shot is up and good. That shot really flat. Gotta put a little air under your free throws. That gives them a better chance to go in. And that one's short, and nice rebound by Miller. Gets it to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourt to Horsley, back to Landon. Landon outside against Medell, behind the back dribble, back over to Jackson, back to Landon Moldenhauer on the right angle. Moldenhauer, hard left-hand dribble, goes to Jackson Horsley, underneath to Stevens. Stevens turns, shoots, that's off the rim. Down with the rebound is Ronnie Cernum. Stevens just about got the pick, goes to Alvarez, and then Stevens knocks it out of bounds as he stepped in front of Alvarez. Barrera to inbound the ball, comes into Cerna. Cerna outside on the left angle and going to get a foul against Stevens. Gets a little Bronx cheer. No, Oh, they call that the other way. Called that on Visa. Wow, I didn't see that way. Underneath, all alone, Miller from Moldenhauer. And Miller scores. He's had a good quarter every quarter except the second quarter. Outside is Alvarez. Working against Horsley. Gets it over to Barrera. Driving in and scoring. And that is Barrera. Pass. Oh, good job by Stevens. He gets it to Miller, and Miller banks it in. He has 8 points just in this quarter. 11 in the second half. 15 on the night. Head fake, and we got a foul. Nice head fake by Alvarez, but then he was tripped up. You're going to call that on Horsley. And on Jackson, that's his third. And that will put Barrera. That's how the Weddles say his last name. Barrera. Checking out is Visa. Checking in, I thought it was Vasquez, but they called the timeout, and then we had all kinds of players on the floor. 2:27 to go in the junior varsity game. Once again, the boys will play Saturday. They will host Milan. Girls play tomorrow. They are at Westside, and they will play number 1 ranked Milan. Congratulations to the Cardinal cheerleaders as they take the championship of District 5. They are on their way to state. What I understand, dance or drill team. I don't know what. I'm from Utah. I'm not sure what they call it. It was drill team where I came from. Now I'm sure the Cardettes are just single dance routines. I thought they said tomorrow. I think they'd have it the same night as a championship basketball game. Alvarez at the free throw line. Shot is up and no good. Ball is ping-ponged around, and Cerna comes up with it. Way downtown, and that is a silly foul as Harrison knocks over Medell, and Jose Medell will get 3 shots. You never, ever foul a 3-point shooter. Got to go straight out. That's the 3rd foul on Harrison. Although Medell, who's a good free throw shooter, he's missed 2 of them. He'll get 1 more. Shot is up, and that one's good. He was 1 of 3. Full court pressure, 2:18 to go in the ball game. In the backcourt is Stevens. Gets a pick from Harrison. Cross over the top to Finlayson. Finlayson drives to the right angle to Horsley. Whoa, Horsley has it knocked off his leg. Yeah, they got it. I wasn't sure they were going to see that. But the ball hit the floor really hard, but it went off from Horsley's leg and then out of bounds. Comes into Jose Medell. Medell outside on the right angle, kicks it to the right wing to Barrera. Shot is up, no good, but we got another foul. Boy, if you like free throws, this quarter is awesome. Eric Alvarez will go to the free throw line. That foul was on Horsley, his fourth. Free throw is no good. Off the back of the iron. And Liddell, not Button, no, that was Alvarez, excuse me. Hit one of two. Finlayson just about lost it. Really needs some help. Gonna get a 10-second call. Horsley beats the timer. Drives to the baseline all the way in and lays it in. 5 points all in this quarter for Jackson Horsley. Back outside, and we got a reach as Barrera drove hard to the basket. Missed his last two. He'll get two more. That foul went against Hansen, his second. Barrera for the first one. No good. One of the things I always did when we had a game at Aberdeen, they've got a balcony off the one side. He hits the second one. It's not very high off the stands. Ball stolen away by Aberdeen. 3-point shot by Cerna, no good. Finlayson with the rebound. Ripped away. Alvarez with the shot. Soda battling each other for the shot. Shot is up, no good, and out of bounds. Soda's ball. But this balcony is for filming. It might be for media. I didn't like going up there. I like just doing it from the bleachers. But it's kind of low, and I don't think there was a game that I didn't raise up and bang my head on that balcony. Stevens is holding his shoulder as he went down really hard. His left shoulder. That foul's going to go against Emmanuel Barrera. He's holding that just like a rotator cuff. And he knew it. He was pointing to it as soon as he hit the floor. Craig Richardson, Soda trainer, will take him to the dressing room. It's only 4 fouls on Aberdeen. So Soda is not in the 2-shot bonus yet. 10-point game, 51-41. Great night by Logan Miller tonight. 15 points on the night. If he could tighten up his free throw shooting, he'd have 20. Finlayson to take the ball out of bounds for the Cards. Next foul on Aberdeen will be 2-shot bonus for Soda. 57 seconds as Harrison underneath. And Finlayson put the shot up and he's fouled. It's a black 1. That's Cerna. And he has 2 fouls. Now Soda is in the bonus. Finlayson hasn't shot free throws, hasn't made a basket from the floor. 52.7 seconds. Good crowd. Shot is up and good by Mason. Checking in is Valeriano. He's my favorite to say. Giovanni Valeriano. Second free throw rims out and Miller puts it back up and in. That's 10 points in this quarter for the 6'7" junior. Finlayson knocked it away from Adele, and Aberdeen's going to throw it into the backcourt. Soda will have the ball with 38.9 seconds, leading by 13, 54-41. They line it up single file, run a little mixer, comes into the backcourt to Finlayson, 35 seconds, 31 on the shot clock. Horsley walked drives in, puts up a hook shot, and scores. That's 7 points just in this quarter for Horsley. Ball comes to Alvarez. Back outside, starting to drive. Shot partially blocked by Miller. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Obviously, shot clock is off. Horsley outside, 5 seconds. 2, 1. And that's the ball game. So Soda, 2 for 2. As the C team wins, JV team wins by 15. Take me a minute to add up the scoring. Soda outscores Aberdeen 18-10 in that final quarter. Give me a second. I'll add up the scoring. I'll be right back. Senior night tonight, so we'll have a little extra pregame.